Peace. What's up, solutionaries? I want to give you all a quick history lesson, okay? Now, this is for the sake of you hearing that and turning the shit off. It's not going to be done the same way, all right? Because this directly affects you. I talked about it a little bit on my Instagram, but I want to go a little bit more in depth for Facebook and YouTube. What's up, y'all? Subscribe, okay? The Constitution and the Bill of Rights are two separate things, okay? You had cats, the Federalists, who even as the Constitution was created, was like, this is kind of still far-reaching into government. The Constitution was created to limit government. That is it. That's it. We the people had the power. We just came over for some fucked up shit over there in Britain. We don't want that to happen again. They were well-versed in what governments were, what they, how they could become tyrannical, how we can maintain a certain balance, a system of checks and balances, all of that. They stole shit from Egypt. They picked a little bit from Greece, Rome, all of that. You know what I mean? Ben Franklin was in Egypt and Paris all the time. Anyway, they created this thing. And then the Federalists, the anti-Federalists was like, yo, this Constitution thing still is a little too vague and it's a little far-reaching. So they created this Bill of Rights to explain what human rights are and natural rights are, and they exist before any government is involved. The government does not grant you your human rights. Your mother did by getting you here, right? So you really should be thanking her. That's the queen of civilization. Anywho, it's very important that we understand that, because that gives us a basic framework, and it also gives us an understanding of why it's important as, people of color. Everybody in America is a refugee or immigrant. Everybody that's in America now came from somewhere else, other than the people that were here before the founding fathers. The natives to this land, so you got to give them their respect and shout too, you know what I mean? But in the present space that we at right now, the majority, because I said the majority of the people that are in America are direct descendants of people from somewhere else, The specific percentages, I'm not sure, but as we deal with American citizenship now, it's important that you empower yourself, because the founding documents, how they were structured, so you can find importance in them. When you find importance in them, you also see why the opposition is trying to erode that. They don't want you to be informed about it because you have no attachment to it. Because if you don't have an attachment to it, it doesn't matter to you. It's like the news, it's like the Metro. You just throw it away, you got it for free. It's nothing to you. But if you pay $1 for that daily news, you hold on to it, you roll it up, put it in the back of your pocket, you pass it to somebody else at lunch or dinner when you get home. Same thing, you have value in it because it's valuable to you. If they can keep you uninformed about it, they can keep you detached from it. So when they remove it, they can switch the game up on you. You feel me? So that's very important that we know that. And it's also very important, whatever your cultural heritage is, when you go get a passport, they're going to ask you, when you're getting your visa and all of that, you're going to check American citizen if you're American citizen. That's the country in which you have citizenship. That does not mean that you are not able to be culturally aware of your Latin roots, Spanish roots, European roots, African roots, Caribbean roots, So we live in America, and we have a foundational structure in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights which acknowledges human natural rights regardless of what your cultural preference is. So that should kill some of the, well, I'm not an American, I'm not a such and such. These are all labels and titles. Now, if you being an American citizen, you go to some other places around the world and you see how fucked up it is, then reevaluate that to me. You know what I mean? Or how beautiful it is. America's where I live, where I have citizenship. The earth is my home. But while I'm in the place where I reside, I'm going to be very well informed and sharp on the founding documents and the rules of engagement, which limits the government from interacting with my shit. You feel me? So I just wanted to break that down for y'all. If y'all have any questions, drop them in the comments. Share this video. Hit me on the YouTube channel and all of that. My Instagram, my Twitter and all of that, because it's real important, especially with, being a person of color, melanated being. I'm out here in the sun right now, getting to that vitamin D. You feel me? It's very important that we make sure that we conquering and touching all bases. As a citizen of this country, it's very important that you exercise all of your human rights, regardless of what somebody else would have told you. Is it for you or was it for you? Fuck all that. That's not how those things were created. That's not how we're using them now. We're using them to wrest power back into the hands of all people, all American citizens, and then we can work on the rest of the world if need be, or we can leave them alone because they got their own systems. You know what I mean? So, just wanted to give you all that quick breakdown. Questions, concerns, and comments, hit me up. Yeah, that's about it today. I'm about to get some coffee again. I'm gonna have some water. I'm gonna be safe, and I'm gonna be a solutionary. Peace.